So hi,
Okay.
we have one more result. So we have one of my amazing client. Her name is Tripati Sharma, by the way. She is a psychologist by profession, and she also helps psychologists to build a high ticket business. So like I have phenomenal result over here. So in a period of like 30 days, she was able to make somewhere around 1,20,000 rupees. So congratulations, Tripati, first of all.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Yeah, it was you that, you were there to help me throughout this journey. And I'm really grateful that having such kind of mentor, you, like Sharon is someone who gave me a lot of,
Yeah, just to hold on. Now, like in fact, I have a list of questions, so you can go on and share your experience
अच्छा अच्छा
accordingly.
ठीक है
So
ठीक है
firstly, I would like to ask you, like, Tripti, like at very first place, why you decided to choose your career as a psychologist?
Okay, so yeah, like I've been into this field since a long, it's been 8 years now, and uh, I have a keen interest to work with people, to heal people with their concerns, with their trauma, or any kind of stress they are having in their life. So in this field, I have different sort of experiences, being a relationship expert, parenting expert, child psychologist, and working with different fields. So this is something that resonated me since a long, so that's why I choose to be a psychologist, and I now want to provide more value to budding psychologists out there to help them grow their business.
Yeah, got it. So
Yeah.
Tripti, so just to can you just share in brief what you used to do previously, like in terms of your work and how much you used to charge?
Okay, so if I tell you, I used to charge really low, low ticket, like it was just maybe 1,000 to maybe it started with 800, then I reached 2,000, and still I didn't have that confidence to charge high. And then I reached up to 1,500. But then that was also low ticket, and I didn't, had that confidence to grow myself and feeling very low about even charging high. So then, things changed when I met you.
Okay, and may I know, like, can you just share, like, how much you're charging now, just to the people out there, like, and just to give you the context, people those who are watching. So she used to charge somewhere around 1,500 rupees, and in fact, she will tell how much she charges now.
Okay, so now, as a way I just mentioned, I used to charge only 1,500 and 1,000 and all of that. Now I'm charging 50K from just one client. So
Yeah,
looking at from 1,500 to 50K. So it's not 15, it's 50K. So yeah, I have reached that level, and everyone can do it if you have that kind of skills. So yeah, it happened. But yeah, gradual process and mentoring helped me through to reach this type of goal.
got it. So if I want to ask you specifically on this pricing part, so when you decided to work with me, okay. So if I ask you, what kind of mindset change did you experience throughout your journey?
If I say like, I was really with that kind of mindset that will I able to do that ever? Will I able to charge high ticket? I used to see many people, coaches out there charging high and feeling like if it is possible. So वो सोच में ही नहीं आ रहा था कि हो पाएगा. But then gradually the practice, that mentoring that did for me, Sharon, it was really remarkable, and I uplifted my confidence to that level that yes, I can also do. And it was like baby steps that we followed together, and I feel like I'm feeling like anyone can do. So now I'm also working on building other people's confidence to work on their self-esteem. So if mindset, you need to start with the belief system. If you have that kind of mindset, you can grow and you can charge high ticket.
Yeah, and yeah, that's like I completely agree with you. And in fact, I want to ask you when you started charging high to maybe your like budding
Hmm.
psychologist or also to your like psychologist client. So when
Yeah.
they started like paying you more money, so what kind of difference you saw between this client and the previous client that you had?
Obviously, like when I used to charge low ticket, my clients were not serious enough. They were just with me, but not serious to work towards their, progress and towards their growth. But when I started with a mission that, yeah, I have to do something for them and give that, value to them. And when I charged high ticket, they were also feeling so, rigid about working on their transformation. So
Hmm.
when, they were my
So can
quality.
you just to like sorry to interrupt you, can you just share anything with an example of your client? Just don't name them, but if you can just share their transformation.
Yeah, obviously, my clients are also feeling confident in their transformation. They are feeling that kind of quality content I'm providing to them, and now they are also providing the same to their clients. So it's a, I will say it's a, a process where when you give that kind of quality to other people, they grow, effectively and beautifully. So now they are also able to charge high from their own, their clients. So this is the process that happened wherein the transformation is happening not just for me, but then for my other clients also.
Yeah, obviously that's very true because when people actually pay you more money, they're quite serious
Yeah.
about themselves, and also for you, they are serious as a coach. So Tripti, if I ask you specifically, so let's suppose if someone joins my program, okay,
Hmm.
or since you are part of this program, so what kind of like path that you follow in the first 2 weeks, or what you would
Can
advise someone?
you repeat, Sharon, what you
So
mentioned?
let's suppose if someone joins my program, or if I ask you specifically, so how does your first 2 week went when you join, like basically my program?
Okay, so obviously, at the start, I was really nervous that will it happen or not. So, like कहीं भी आप न्यू प्लेसेस में जाते हो, शायरन नए मेंटर्स से कोचेस से मिलते हो, जो एक एंशियसनेस भी होता है अंदर की ना, आई बी एबल टू फॉलो थ्रू, गिव यू मे बी आप कुछ काम दोगे मुझे, लाइक दैट, तो मैं कर पाऊंगी नहीं. So I had that kind of state, but then the clarity that you gave at the starting of the sessions only, mindset clarity we had, and we went through a lot of step processes wherein, first of all, we worked on the mindset, and then have a clarity of what aim we need to achieve, how many lakhs you want to achieve this month. So you had a, you gave me that kind of clarity, and that's why, my belief system got boosted to this level. So I guess every step at the start, maybe for maybe 2 weeks or more than that, we had a roadmap. So the roadmap was so clear that I could, make through that what is the first step now, what will be the second step, third step mein kya karna hai. So it was so clear, and that's why if you have a clarity and your mentor is giving you that clarity, you can achieve anything. So yeah.
Yeah, obviously, and like I'm very glad to hear this from you, especially. So, taking this forward, so I have just one question for you. So, when like we had our first call, and I told you, like you're charging way low, and you should charge at least this much amount. So, what was your thought process during that thing?
I was like shocked कि हो पाएगा. तो
Hmm.
yeah,
And
यही
so,
समझ
if
नहीं
I
आया
ask you,
था.
then what was the like factor that made you to like made you to change that decision and like go forward like with me during that process since you were shocked?
Yeah, like I trusted on you, Sharon. The
Hmm.
trust factor really, plays a huge role whenever you are having a mentor. If you don't trust, you won't be able to set your, standard to that level. So I trusted you, provided me that trust, and as you have worked with a lot of, coaches out there, and you have amount of clients who have already gained such kind of, results back then, that's also motivated me to, work with you. So I feel like I'll also tell everyone out there that, whatever you do, just document, and maybe it's a small, appreciation post that came for you. Just document that. It maybe, if you have that kind of skill or value, other people will get a lot of value from you. So maybe you can transform other people out there. So I'll just tell people out there that, how you helped me because you had that skill, Sharon. Everyone has a forte in different field. So being a psychologist, I was, if I tell you, and you better know me, that I didn't have that sales, pitching. I don't know how to do sales with my clients, but you motivated me that, and you helped me practice through sessions and sessions, and we had, what I can say, such good practice sessions all together, auditing sessions where we worked towards practicing and making me pro in every aspect. So that was a huge thing. I didn't thought I would be able to do sales. So
Hmm.
and sell my program that high ticket. So I'm
Yeah,
really
got it. So that's one more like amazing to hear that again. So have you shared your journey, or have you shared that, I've charged this much, like 50,000 rupees from my client to a budding psychologist of your, like maybe from your friend circle? If you have shared, and what was his or her reaction? In case you have shared.
yeah, I had shared with my, even my parents, my colleagues, my other mentors out there. They were also shocked that, oh my god, and they used to believe me, like they had a belief that, Tripti, you can do a lot of things, but maybe I was holding myself back. So maybe I needed you, and that helped me work through all those paths. And yeah, they were also shocked, my family, my friends, that this kind of thing that you are achieving now, you can achieve. Maybe today you are having 50K client per client, you can achieve 1 lakh, 2 lakh, and it will be, my next goal now.
Yeah. So Tripti, like as you know, like that's the universal truth. If you go on the internet, you'll find a lot of
Mhm.
information if you want to do
Yeah.
anything. And obviously everyone knows that. So as a psychologist, like if you want to choose like you as your own subject, so can you just explain me or explain the people out there in detail? So let's suppose if someone is charging low and if someone is charging high, so what kind of mindset change you went under, like if you can that elaborate in detail.
Okay, so I feel like I'll tell you my experience,
Hmm.
Sharon, very late on. So when I used to charge, low, uh, I used to have a fear also that, will I lose my client? Maybe if I'm charging 800, should I increase my charge to 200 only? I used to think like that. And if I used to increase my charges, I had a fear of losing my clients then. So you will always have this fear of losing your clients when you are charging low, because you are, first of all, not, you're degrading your own self-worth here, I feel. कि आप खुद ही कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं हो अपनी स्किल में कि आप क्या प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो अपने क्लाइंट्स को. So first of all, you have to have that kind of mindset to start giving yourself that value, and make yourself more skilled, that other person can't, you won't be having that kind of fear. So I feel like mindset, you have to be really rigid and really great. Every day you can practice that mindset shift. And the second thing is, when you work with low ticket clients, they don't appreciate your work. They don't go, to that level of transformation, and they don't take you more seriously. But when you charge high ticket, your clients start taking you more, providing you more value, and you are also giving to that person that kind of transformation and results, because you are aiming to work with not so many people, but with someone who is really keen and serious to work with you. And
Yeah.
also charging, you can charge high to them, and then you can see the transformation. They really, so it's all about, creating a brand out there, that people really looks up to you as a brand, and then they really want to approach you.
Yeah,
So
definitely. In fact, I agree to you with like 100%.
hmm.
So, Tripti, if I want to ask you specifically, so would you recommend your friends or like family members who work with Sharon?
Obviously, Sharon, uh, like I'll tell everyone out there that, Sharon is someone who gives you a way. So as a psychologist, I provide that kind of hand holding to my clients. That's the way you are for me, Sharon, and I hope you grow immensely. And as we are growing, and I wish the best for you. I wish you attract a lot of clients, and clients will really see you as a transformation coach who really, you work for them, really from scratch. So it's not like that koi high ticket bhi charge kar raha hai, but they are not confident. They are not confident with their skills. So if someone is working with you, you make them more confident. Then I'll also say that whenever I used to feel that kind of, certain times you lose that kind of confidence. And I used to just call Sharon and I used to say that, Sharon, can we have a session, please? So, and right now, like before, maybe yesterday only that happened, I was stuck somewhere and I just wanted his help. And he's always there for, coaching you throughout this phase. Even if I have, so many results, still at times I get stuck and he's there. So I'll always, suggest people out there to, get coaching from Sharon, and it will always give you a huge growth. As the way now Sharon has a lot of, clients. So the work that you are doing, Sharon, is, amazing and remarkable. I really wish you best and thank you so much for,
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm very
taking me.
glad to hear this. Words will literally make my entire day or maybe a week, definitely. So one final question, Tripti, just to yourself. So let's suppose if you had a time machine and maybe if you could just go like a year back time or
Hmm.
when you started your journey. So what are the two advices that you would like to give to yourself?
The first advice for sure, I'll say that have a mentor, have a role model.
Hmm.
Because I used to feel that मैं खुद ही learn कर लूंगी सब कुछ. I am a good learner altogether, but आप हर चीज खुद नहीं learn कर सकते, you know. So I'll always say this thing that have a mentor with whom you can learn and grow. And other thing, always upskill yourself. कि सीखते रहो. Every day is a new learning. And I'll say that maybe today I'm achieving these kinds of results, but still I say that I'm not an expert. So every day, you learn something new and you become, a good expert in something or the other every day. So you are not an expert in something. Maybe if I reach this level, I really want to, reach another level the next day. So I feel that these are the two best advice that I'll give.
Yeah, that's great. And like, so always be a student that you are trying to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually.
got it. So Tripti, if anyone watching this video as they wanted to, in case they want to contact you, right?
Yeah.
So how exactly they can contact you or how they can connect with you?
Yeah, I have my, Insta page. So with my name, Tripati Sharma, and they can reach up to me, and many psychologists also can reach up to me from there so that they can also grow their business out there. And coaches, psychologists, and anyone who needs therapy and help and counseling sessions, they also can reach up to me.
Yeah,
So
and I guess recently you also help like people with relationship advice, if I'm not wrong.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. So can you just give that like brief? So let's suppose if anyone is watching this video, so if they wanted to connect with you, so they can just connect in that case. So what exactly you help?
Yeah.
Like what exactly you solve in brief?
Yeah, obviously, like I also work with relationship concerns where if any kind of challenges you are facing in your relationship, in your marriage, also having certain kind of conflicts, you don't know how to work on those conflicts with your partner, or you're not able to get over from that trauma from your relationship back then, and you're not able to maybe dive into a new relationship. So all of those kind of conflicts that are happening in your relationship, you can always reach up to me, wherein a good way will be provided to you that how you can come up with that and how you can grow yourself more as a person.
Yeah, sure, definitely. In fact, in the video, I will like add your Instagram link so that those who ever want to contact her, you can just go on and jump onto her Insta.
Thank you so much, Sharon.
Yeah.